owes her life to the neighbors who pulled her out of that house before it collapsed on her. We're joined now by CBS 4's Alexis McAdams, who has been going around this neighborhood as well and hearing more stories of survival. We should mention, Alexis, that you were caught in the tornado yesterday as well. We're thankful that you and your photographer, Rob, were able to get it through unscathed as well.
We're thankful for that too. But that was right when we were getting into Kokomo yesterday and we started hearing about some of those damage reports. And now when we were underneath that tornado, you could feel that pressure change. You could see the destruction that it was going to cause. And now looking around this neighborhood, it's time for these Hoosiers to have to clean up. Everywhere you turn in Kokomo today, someone has a story of how they survived the big storm.
We got back in this corner and we didn't have time to get to the basement. When we come out of this corner and it was all over with and we come in, all I done was cry. Didn't know what else to do.
By some miracle, this small corner inside of this home is where one woman hid from the tornado.
They watched the tornado come in. She pushed her into the dining room, and she just kept holding her and said, "It's gonna be okay, Grandma." But they watched the tornado come. They just didn't even have time to think about anything. They just did what they could do. They were crouched down in a corner. They didn't even have time to get into a closet or the bathroom. But there's glass everywhere. There's water still leaking.
When 78-year-old Mary Smith came out of that corner, her home was crushed, losing everything she has worked for in seconds.
I looked out my window. I said, "Oh my God, my big window's gone."
That blown-out window gives Mary a clear view of the destruction in her neighborhood. Her daughter, walking through the damage, wonders how her mom made it out alive.
This was her back porch. Her furniture, her swings back there, you can't even see it, it's all crumpled up. There's glass all over the floors in the house where it busted out all the windows. She just had a new roof put on, it's gone. Kitchen is a disaster. The ceilings fell. She said her refrigerator door flew open as soon as it came through.
Family is what Mary is hanging on to now, embracing all of the support others, including her community, can give her.
Kokomo strong. Kokomo strong is all I can say about it.
Kokomo strong is something that we're hearing a lot in this neighborhood. Alexis, I know I've been struck by how thankful people are, even amongst this devastation. It's really kind of a dichotomy. They've lost so much, but they're thankful they weren't hurt.
That's true, and they're mentioning the little things you don't always think about that that they're so happy they have. Their family, their friends that are still here and helping them with this, and then also the first responders that are coming in this neighborhood and helping them with this devastation. But they're all rallying together here in Kokomo, like you said, Kokomo strong, to help build each other back up and clean up this devastation.
There's also the randomness that you also get with any type of a tornado as well. We see a lot of damage on one part of the block, but then this house that's right next to us here was relatively unscathed, and that's one of the things that really strikes you as you walk into these neighborhoods.
And I think that's what helps them all pull together, because these people, okay, maybe their shingles were ripped off, and then the next person next to them has nowhere to go tonight. So they all know they have to be there together. They're sharing food, they're sharing water, and they're sharing love here in Howard County.
All right, Alexis, thank you very much. So people who are their neighbors are coming together, but also volunteers, people who don't know anyone who's been impacted directly by these tornadoes, they're stepping up as well. CBS 4's Shannon Hauser